Hi. Hi. A very warm welcome. Hello. Hi. Thank you very much for being here. I wanted to talk today very quickly about vibrational autonomy, what it is and why we need it. So, this is basically taking charge of our vibration, taking charge of our energy, our frequency, and moving ourselves into the unknown. And why do we even need to do this? We need to do it because we need leaders. We need people to show up in a different way, be thinking in a different way, behaving in a different way, going forward, pioneering and leading in a different way for a new age, a new era, a new earth. So there's a waking up that's happening, and we're being called to step forward more and more into leading ourselves, leading others into a different space, a space that is more about the peace, more about the love and the harmony, and more about the unity consciousness rather than the separate consciousness where we're all out for ourselves. We're moving into a different space which is all about the collective. And there are some that are really being called to step up and step into the unknown. And the thing that we really need to do is to shift our vibration to take charge of our to take charge of our vibration, which is very loaded with information. It's loaded with constraints, constrictions, conditioning. We have kind of like being squeezed and squelched into a space, and that's not going to fit the leader. That's not going to fit us as we step forward, because this squishing in is also kind of wrapped up in a great big bubble of fear. So, how can we step forward if we're so in this old energy? So, to really move ourselves forward into a new era, a new earth, we need to shift out of this old energy, this old conditioning, which basically has shaped the way we think, the way we feel, we behave, what we do, everything. And yeah, like we need to shake out this, right? So if you're here and you're like, yeah, and how do I do that? Well, it's like a collection of things that we need to do, working on the subconscious mind, working on our mindset every day, moving ourselves into the energy, the image, the goal, the frequency of where we want to go, who we want to become, how we want to feel and sort of sense the world, how we want to sense the world in that sort of frequency of showing up and being brave, being bold, doing new things, being seen, being vocal, stepping forward in a whole new way. And we can't do that if we're laden with fears, if we're worried what people will say about us, if we're, hampered by what will people say, what will people think. I can't step up, I can't step forward, I can't shine more brightly because people won't like it, I'll make people feel uncomfortable, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, this has to go. It has to go. It has to be released so that we can step forward and lead ourselves first and then lead others into a space of more peace, more love, more harmony, more kindness, more oneness. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Really, I just wanted to come in and just kind of express this, that we can take charge of our energy, that can we can now take charge of it and shape it in a way that we feel fits our future selves and fits the future timeline of this planet in a really good way. In the highest timeline, we can do that by taking charge of it, by taking responsibility for everything that we're holding and hanging on to, and looking at it and diving into it, moving through it with our journals, which I love journaling, with our energy healing, with our subconscious mind work, with our hypnosis, all the things that really do help to reframe the way we think, the way we feel, the way we behave. Yeah, it's time. It's time for us to step up. It's time for us to change ourselves first and then change the world. And also, you know, like every little thing that we do that is with love, it ripples out. Even if it's tiny, even if it's one smile, it ripples out. So don't hold back on the smiles. If you have nothing else that you can do or give, you know, like just smiling and hugging and being kind, just giving somebody a moment of acknowledgement, recognition, a smile, anything is how we change things and how we create that movement of change. Yeah, and that becomes a lot more comfortable when we have been working on ourselves and we can really allow ourselves to step forward into that space of the unknown and be brave and be strong. Even if it feels dark and lonely and scary, we can still keep going because that's what we're here for. So that was it. Wanted to just come in with that and just say, do the work, yeah. Thank you for being here. If you want to do the work with me, let me know. I'd love to support you. Yeah, that's what I do with my clients. Amazing. Okay, thank you very much for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love.